So decades into democracy, and farm workers are still facing gross exploitation and poor living conditions. While many say government has made significant strides in improving the lives of farm workers, one organization believes political will is the only solution to tackling their plight. These are just some of the issues coming out of the annual Farm Worker Platform Conference that's currently taking place in Stellenbosch. Newzroom Afrika's Nasiphi Same is there for us.
If government can only look into the lives of farm workers, then it will be better. Because farm workers have no future. I would like to even ask the government just to uplift, even if it is one woman that they uplift. Give land so that you can see what we can do with the land.
Parliament's Portfolio Committee on Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development preliminary findings of the public hearings and oversight visits conducted earlier this year painted a grim picture on the living conditions of farm workers, farm dwellers and tenants in the country.
But what has been disheartening is to learn in the 2020 and 2021 budget, 800 million rand went back to the fiscus unspent. How many household gardens would you have supported with that money? This current financial year, the department is sending back 1.1 billion unspent. And these are the issues we have to grapple with in Parliament. To fight for every rand to be spent. How many women could be empowered with these monies?
Organizations like Women on Farm Projects, who hosted their annual National Farm Worker Platform under the theme Farm Workers Demand Radical Agrarian Transformation, is seeing red over a lack of political will.
The time for policies, the time for oversight visits, the time for research, the time for public hearings, that time has come and gone. What we need to see now is action. And if we do not see action, we need to see government ministers being held accountable.
South African Human Rights Commissioner Chris Nissan says more can be done to tackle the plight of farm workers throughout the country.
I think the time has come that public servants become public servants, not tick the box, because you can't talk about 27, 28 years, almost going to three decades of democracy. And we still have the kind of problems that were there prior to democracy. And so government must really come to the party.
Women on Farm Project, together with farm workers and other civic organizations, plan to march to Parliament on Friday to voice their concerns on the state of women farm workers in the country. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasiphi Same in Stellenbosch.